Was able to speak with the organizer a month or so before the event.
But it appears people might not have listened. A crowded demolition derby in Hoopeston last night is raising a lot of concern. Good evening, I'm Jen Lask. A lot of you have reached out to us about that event because almost no one there was wearing masks or social distancing. WCIA3's Courtney Bunting joins us live in our newsroom. And Courtney, you talked to the health department. They said they met with the organizers?
Yeah, that's right, Jen. They said they did, and they talked to them about getting more bleachers so people could space out and allowing people to watch the event from inside their cars. But it appears that a lot of their suggestions may have been ignored.
You didn't have to be close to the demolition derby in Hoopeston to see the size of the crowd gathered there. Vermilion County Public Health Administrator Doug Toole says they've gotten dozens of complaints about it.
The complaints tend to be about capacity, even before the event. Folks were concerned, like, how are they going to be able to get people in and have them socially distanced?
Toole met with the organizers before it happened. He says it seemed like they were taking precautions.
She'd spray painted some areas on the ground so cars could park, cars or trucks could park, and the vehicles be 6 feet apart from each other, but people could still sit inside the car or in the bed of the truck and watch from there.
There weren't any public health officials at the event, so Toole says it may be hard to figure out how many people were there.
I don't know if we're ever going to be able to tell if the number of tickets sold for the event were appropriate for what we discussed ahead of time.
But he says it's not just the sheer number of people alone that's troubling.
What clearly happened was that audience members decided to not follow the guidelines as far as masking and social distancing went.
He plans to talk to the organizers about what happened, but it will likely be more educational than consequential. He added that the responsibility doesn't just lie in their hands alone.
We're looking at a bunch of audience members who took it upon themselves to jam in in very close proximity to each other, regardless of the fact that we're in a pandemic right now. Unfortunately, we're just left hoping that we don't see the disease spread because of this.
And Toole says it's too early to say if any COVID-19 cases came out of that derby. Public health officials do recommend that people who went there get tested in 2 or 3 days. Now, I talked to Hoopeston's mayor, and he says the crowd was much larger than they anticipated, but he said the city had nothing to do with the event other than just allowing it. I did reach out to the event's organizers, but I haven't heard back. Live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, thank you, Courtney.